Hello and welcome. I'm Precious Red and you're watching Entertainment and Lifestyle with Red. Please subscribe, like and share. But today we're going to be talking about what men do that turn women off. Please watch my previous video where I talked about what women do that turn men off. So a little context. A lady meets a guy and they vibe, they connect. She likes him, probably she meets him in person or she just meets him online. They're having their first conversation, maybe their first date. A guy starts to do some certain things that turn women off. Number one, you meet a girl for the first time, probably in person, or you're talking to this girl for the first time over the phone. Then you ask her, do you live with your family? And you're like, no, you don't live with your family. And they start to ask you, do you live alone? I don't know you and you're asking me if I live alone. I told you I don't live with my family, so why are you asking me if I live alone? You know how women living alone are susceptible to violence, rape and all that, so it has made women really defensive. I mean, a woman who is living alone is very vulnerable. She is very vulnerable because she's living on her own. Who will defend her? Against who? Nobody's going to defend her. So you're asking a woman and you're a total stranger, she's not comfortable with you yet, you're having your first conversation, first ever conversation, and you ask her if she lives alone. And sometimes you try to dodge the question, but the guy still goes back to that. Okay, do you live alone? I'm like, why do you want to know if I live alone? If I live alone or with people or something, it's none of your business, at least not at the moment. Maybe as time goes on, if I'm more comfortable with you will get to know that. So why is this such a big deal? Do you really want to know it now? How is that important to you? So for me personally, and some ladies that I know, it makes us defensive and it turns me off. It does. So let me just say it. I'm not saying you cannot ask her if she lives alone or not. Those questions are really personal. You don't ask such questions on your first talking ever. You both are still strangers. Don't ask that question. Some guys might be like, women also ask those questions. See, yeah, I don't know if women do it. I don't ask if a guy lives alone or he doesn't live alone. My own is, are you single or not? As time goes on, as we're getting to know each other, of course, I will know if he stays alone or not. But that's not really super important to me right now. If women do it or men do it, it doesn't make it right. So please, thank you. Number two, this one always busts my brain. I mean, this guy comes to you and he gets your number with all passion and sincerity. Baby, I want to know you. You are this, rishi, okay, with all the energy. Then he gets your number and you're expecting that, this guy will be saying hi, checking up on you, and you guys will be talking and getting to know each other. But instead, he turns your WhatsApp status to Netflix. And he's like, anything you post, he sees it. He always sees it, but he will never say a word to you. He will never say hi to you. So guys like that turn us off. Number three, when a guy puts in minimal to no effort and expects the woman to just fall for them, or expect a woman to just give 100 of herself when the guy is not even giving a 20. Like, that turns us off. You start expecting some benefits from her, like her time, her attention, her affection, and you've not even tried to even get the affection. So excuse me, is that how people used to give affection, just like that? You just come and say, give me your affection, I'll give you. So if you want to get a woman to fall for you or to love you, or if you are pursuing a relationship with a woman, you need to put in the work. You need to put in effort. A woman needs to see that this guy actually really wants her. Not that she will go overboard and start, being silly about it. But if you're going for a high value woman or a woman who knows who she is, you need to put in some effort. Number four, treating women based on stereotypes. Stereotypes like young rich girls or young girls who are getting it are being sponsored by some sugar daddies, or being sponsored by a man, or a lady who is curvy. A lot of guys will like her, so she's sleeping around, or probably she's loose, so you can just come and just do anyhow and she's curvy. That's nonsense. The fact that a lady looks a certain way doesn't mean she conforms to whatever stereotype that you might have. So once you meet someone, get to know the person rather than just treating the person from some stereotype you have in your head, because if not, you just turn everybody off. Number 5, a lady said a guy who wants to talk about himself without giving her room to express who she is or to talk about something. You know, there are men like that who can go on and on and on and on and on without taking time to listen. And women, we love men who listen to us. So you are now talking, excuse me, yeah, we love to listen, but you know, I will listen to you, you have to listen to me. So once you are talking about yourself all the time and not giving her room to even speak, she'll just get tired and get turned off that. I beg, what's even the point? Oh yeah, I'm listening. And this happens on dates. You know, you go on a date and the guy is just talking. Ha! You know, so that can turn someone off. Number 6, talking about family issues on day 1. I think this goes both ways. You meet a girl and you start telling her that your father used to beat your mother when you were small, or your cousin is in jail. Cringe. Cringe. So you don't talk about that yet. Let everybody be comfortable first. You know, and you know, you can now start talking about that. But first dates or first, you know, you're just getting to know each other, you're talking, those are topics that you should keep to yourself first. Number 7, getting touchy on the first meeting. You've been talking to a girl and you guys now go out on a date, then you now start touching her. You start to touch her lap, you are all, you know, holding her and everything. Did she say she wants you to be holding her? We're just meeting for the first time and we're on a date. Keep your hands to yourself. So women don't like guys who, you know, first date, you're already touching me. It makes us want to run away from you and gets us very irritated and disgusted. Number 9, ghosting. Please, I don't understand for the life of me why guys ghost. I've been ghosted, and a lot of ladies, I'm sure almost every lady has been ghosted. Then the guy comes back and says, okay, it's because of, excuse me, is it that you people don't know how to communicate? You don't know how to say that, okay, or especially even while dating, people have been ghosted. Not just talking stage, dating. And now let's talk about the talking stage. And you guys are cool. I mean, you guys have a great conversation. Maybe you guys went on a date, you guys had a nice time. And you feel like, okay, we're cool, and you don't hear from him at all. Then you try to reach him and he's unavailable for weeks. You now start thinking, do you know what that does to your mental health? You now start playing back all the scenarios you had with him, start wondering what's going on. Was it me? Did I do something? I don't think I did anything. Was I smelling? Did I say something that put him off? Is it the way I ate? You know, all those things, and it's really unfair. And it will save everybody the heartache if you talk about it. Like, girl, I had a nice time the other time, but I'm not sure if, you know, I want to do this right now because of so and so. At least the girl will know, okay, oh, this is what's going on. And if you now decide to go to Kafancha, she doesn't, she's like, okay, no wala, she's not going to be as worried. But you just disappear after having a great time. It's unfair. Guys, I'm talking to you. It's unfair. Making a woman feel like you're doing her a favor by talking to her. If you don't like a particular guy and maybe you tell him, or you just create boundaries, the guy will now flare up that, do you know how many girls I'm talking to? Do you know how many girls want me? But because I now decided to talk to you, I'm not doing anything. I beg, and they insult you. That is rubbish. It's nonsense. If a girl doesn't like you, she has a right not to like you. Are you bread? Are you sliced bread? What else do we like? Are you ice cream? You're not. Just like you will not like any other girl. So if a girl doesn't like you, move. Just move away. You don't have to be silly about it. So it even makes the girl feel like, oh my God, thank God I dodged the bullet. I mean, praise be to Jesus. You know, so please. Number 11. Hey. Asking personal questions. Personal questions, like some guys, you just meet them. Maybe you are just talking to them for the first time. They now ask you, when was the last time you had sex? I don't understand. Why would you even ask me that? I don't know you. Or maybe even if you know the person, maybe it's not your business. Except, okay, or maybe you guys are so comfortable, or I don't know if there's any perfect scenario for that. But when you're just talking to someone, so this context is you're talking to someone, you just meet the person for the first time and you're getting to know this person, then the person now starts asking you, whether did you have sex? They start asking you your favorite position or making sexual jokes. It is off-putting, guys. It is off-putting. See, I'm already turned off by it. I'm already turned off by it already, gosh. Mouth odor. For me, any type of odor. Even, you know, you smell like alcohol, you smell like fish, or you smell like sweat. You know, it's off-putting. So before you go see a lady, please take a shower. Don't eat fish, don't eat garlic, don't eat onions. Or if you eat all those things, brush very well. You know, and put mint in your mouth when you're going to meet a girl, and spray a very nice perfume and smell nice. Smell turns everybody on. It makes a woman feel good. It makes men feel good. So please eradicate every form of odor in your body. Number 13. Speaking about past relationships or speaking about your ex with so much bitterness. I've met guys like this. Oh my god. It's scary, because especially when you know that you're not that kind of person, but this person has been hurt in the past and he's now, you know, talking about it with so much bitterness, like, women are evil, see what she did, you know, she's so evil, she did this, you know. You can talk about it like, oh, okay, this was what happened, I really felt bad and all that, fine, but not that it's like women are so evil. This is, if a woman means you, see, fear women, no, you know those things. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. So am I evil? So then in the next breath, you're not like, so baby, how are you now? So let's do this, let's do this. I'm like, but you just say women are evil. You now punish me for the sins of the past, for the sins of my predecessors. No, fam. It turns women off, and I think it also turns men off, because nobody wants to pay for the sins of their predecessors now. Come on. Number 14. I don't know about you guys, this is personal for me. When anybody, but if a guy that I'm interested in says in between, I see in between on social media a lot. Like, you know, instead of saying by the way, you know how we use by the way, how you doing, or by the way, this guy is coming to see me. But you're not here in between, how are you doing? In between, this guy is coming to see me. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. When you now say it, you know, now in the conversation, you're not talking to someone, you're not saying that in between, my wife is. I'm like, in between what? Between what? What is in the middle of the what is going on? Like, when I hear that thing, it turns my soul off. Like, it is very bad English, and English that does not even make sense. It is not a slang, it is not correct English. I don't know what it is, and I don't know where it came from. But please, guys, stop using it. At least for me, I don't like it. Maybe you can use for that as well if you want to talk to me. Don't say in between, automatic turn off. Anyways, we've come to the end of today's episode, and I hope you're able to learn 1 or 2 things. Yeah, I might have been passionate about some because some of them are personal to me. So ladies, do you agree with any of my points? Did I miss anything? If there's anything I missed, please put it in the comment section. I'll be reading. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you've learned. Do you have any issues with anyone? Please subscribe, like, and share. I'm Precious Red. See you next time. Bye.